What's going on, guys? Car Review Guys here. My name is AJ and we are back, but this time instead of doing a review, we're back into the vlog type of style for at least the next couple of weeks. Now, in this one, some of you are going to be sad, some of you won't really care. We will have some mixed opinions about this video, but yes, the Z06 is being sold. It's being sold. And Arteon is also going to be sold, most likely. Either the Arteon or the Optima over there. One of the two will also be sold, and we are getting one new car. So two are going to go, getting one new car. And of course, I can't tell you what that car is quite yet, but we have the AWE track exhaust, and it might be the last time you ever hear it on the channel with a cold start. So let's get the cold start. Let's roll. We got one last look of the car in the driveway before she is gone, and you know, I'm really gonna miss this car. I really am. We most likely are gonna have another one of these cars at some point. It's an absolutely amazing car, bang for your buck, and it's such an incredible fun car. Whoever ends up buying this car, it's gonna be at House of Cars on consignment if it's not already sold, because there has been a ton of interest at the price point for which I've listed it. So watch all the other videos if you're interested in this car, but I ceramic coated the wheels, the wrap is ceramic coated. The wrap's not perfect, there are some flaws here and there on it, but overall it's in great shape. And I, again, am really gonna miss this car. 650 horsepower of pure fun with the manual transmission. One of the main reasons I'm gonna miss it, honestly, is the sound and how dramatic it is. I absolutely love just shifting my own gears. I'm shifting with my left hand, wasn't very smooth, whatever, but absolutely love this car, and it really moves. I'm sure there's several of you either typing away or wondering, why am I selling it? Well, the reason I'm selling it is, for many of you that have followed the channel, or if you're even new, I buy and sell cars pretty frequently, and this is one of the longest cars I've kept. Like, I've kept this car for over 2 years, and usually I'm about every 6 months, and that should tell you how much I really enjoy this car. And I just think it's time to try something new. And maybe the next thing that I get, maybe I won't like it as much. Maybe we'll end up right back in another one of these cars, but you don't know till you don't try it, and that's one of the main reasons that I'm selling it. Other than that, there'd be no reason to sell this car because it's absolutely perfect. It drives phenomenally, and it's quick. It'll throw you back, that's all I'm saying. And I mean, you know, I don't have to say much. Here's where the camera, she can't handle it. Watch. listen to the rev match. Listen to the rev match. Oh, well, it'd help if I turned it on. And then you go to third. Calmly, you're just cruising along. Then you do a little downshift. Let them know that you're here. Let them know that you're here. And then clear, and then oh man, I'm gonna miss this car so much, guys. So much, gonna miss it. Such a fun car. Alrighty, we're on our way. The wife is driving the Z06 for the final time, taking it to the dealership for consignment, but man, does it look good. My mirror's really dirty, yeah, leave me alone, but oh my goodness, it looks good back there. And we're doing just about what everyone loves to do. We're sitting in traffic, going nowhere. I am up to, what am I up to here? Let's see, change the menu over, need my speedometer. We're up to 17, 18, 19 miles an hour, somewhere in there, and we were just dead stopped, and I'm not going too fast because it's not much is happening out there. So anyway, got the Z06 back there in the mirror. I don't know if you guys can see it in any of those, but good news is, for me, your boy not in the manual car, your boy just chilling, and unfortunately the poor wife, RIP to her leg, because that clutch is not the lightest clutch out of all cars to be pushing in and out in stop and go traffic. So She picked it though. She picked it. I didn't listen. She wanted to drive the car. Don't be like, y'all. No, listen. She wanted to drive it. I let her drive it, and this is precisely what we got here. So, oh well. Oh, that traffic was brutal. I'm so happy we actually made it here because that traffic was not fun, and we did make it in one piece though. There's the Z06, there's the Arteon. Again, the Z06 is for sure selling. I don't know whether it's the Arteon or the Optima. We'll figure it out. Let's go in, let's check out some cars, and yeah, let's see what's going on. As you can tell, we are back at home. So I was going to film several of the cars that they had in inventory. However, it may have potentially have given away the next car. And now that we're back home, I feel like I should explain why, the real reason why we're selling the C7 Z06. The truth is, my absolute dream car is a Lamborghini Huracan. Now, it is, in the grand scheme of things, the Honda Civic of the supercar world, okay? And that doesn't necessarily, that's not necessarily a bad thing because it's known to be super reliable. Now, I am in a position that I can afford a pretty big payment, but I can't afford like an Aventador or anything like that because if it breaks, which they do, it's inevitable. Same thing with Murcielagos. I can't afford the constant maintenance, just the constant unknowns, the reliability issues. I just can't do that. So, with that being said, we're gonna have to go with the Huracan. So, that is the benchmark dream car. Now, I'm not saying down the road, years from now, I won't have something else or something even crazier, or maybe I will eventually have an Aventador. I don't know. But in the foreseeable future, it will be the Lamborghini Huracan. And so the moves that I'm making right now are for a Huracan. So the next car that you see may not be of equivalent to a Z06. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But it's all steps to be able to get, hopefully within 6 months, a Lamborghini Huracan. Now, I personally cannot do a rear-wheel drive. I know that they're made for a reason. Some people like them. I love all-wheel drive. Absolutely love it because I'm all about 0 to 60. I like taking off in a corner. I just like it. It's just for me. That's what I like, and that's what I'm going to get. If I'm going to spend over $150,000, you know, between there and 210-ish, I'm gonna get what I really, really want. And the trips that we would be taking in that car, we'd ship it back to West Virginia. We would drive it there for a week or so, all the good back roads, the little towns, let people experience the car, bring it back. I mean, there's just so many things that I wanna do with that car. And that is the reason we're selling the C7 Z06. I do have a lot of equity in the C7 Z06. The next car I'm getting something that I feel will hold value pretty well. I think the C7 Z06 is slightly inflated because about 3 years ago I did pay less than what I'm selling it for, and that's kind of expected because I bought it literally like at the best time you could ever buy a car. It was the cheapest of all time. You're never gonna get it cheaper than that. So with that said, and the equity I have in the car, hopefully this next car will hold the value and I'll be able to pay it off with cash within 6 months, and then that car plus the R8 will have to get traded in for the Huracan, and that way we'll have anywhere between $50,000 and $80,000 down cash for the Lamborghini Huracan. And that's just a payment I'm comfortable with. I don't want to finance the entire thing. Some people are like, finance the whole thing. I'm not doing that. Number one, even if you get an exotic car loan at 144 months, generally they want at minimum 20% down. Well, fun fact for you, even a $150,000 car, that's $30,000 down. So if we have around 50 to 80, we should be safe on really any price range for a clean under 30,000 mile Huracan. So those are the moves we're making. That's the reason behind this. I do absolutely miss, as you can see, the Z06 is not here. So it is gone, and it is on consignment. So if you guys do want it, I'll put the link below where it's at. But I guarantee it's gonna sell. It's like the second cheapest in the nation. So I'm sure it's gonna sell rather quickly, and it's Nardo Gray, and I would like to say it's pretty popular. So without further ado, we are going to end today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. In the next couple of weeks, maybe in the next week, 2 weeks, it'll still be kind of just, you know, us doing some vlogging and maybe a little bit with this car. I'm not sure, but then we're back to the grind. We're back to the normal reviews. So maybe we mix it up, because I know some of you really like the vlogs. Others prefer the reviews. It's up to you guys. You guys comment below what you like. And just like that, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.